I got a business to run. I need to kick some few asses to make my business run, man. Hmm? Freddie and I had a very little argument over this. I needed to straighten him out. You straighten my brother out. Okay? When he was at the party, he was bagging two or three cocktail girls at the same time. What is wrong with you? Are you out of your mind? I had to straighten him out and I will do it. You got me right? Anyway, guys, I hope you loved my acting gig. Anyway, it was just maybe a modified dialogue from Godfather because I think you might be aware of Godfather, right? All the four-part series. What I just would wanted to tell you in this particular video is Godfather has shown us a lot in our lives. Okay, like the dominance over others. It's actually based on the gangster the gangsters of New York in the 1950s. So how two families started grinding each other, how two families started, how two brothers in fact started fighting with each other, and how uh, and what all the consequences they had to face. I think in one part of Godfather, I think it was I think two brothers, two own brothers fought a lot, and they just had to part ways, and a lot of consequences. One had to sacrifice his life for his family, and the consequences were very profound in the part of Godfather. So why I did the acting gig, and why I'm telling you why I'm telling you with regards to Godfather is, look guys, when you start your NoFap journey, when you start retaining your semen, when you start retaining your sexual energy, what happens is you start getting, you start being more confident, you start being more confident, you start being more stoic, and you start being more, and you start being more, and you start being more energetic. So what happens is just go for 60 or 75 70 60 to 70 days of no fap. What is going to happen is you are going to dominate others. Okay, when you start walking with your friends down the street, your friends, guys, it's 2019, it is very difficult to have a porn free world. So what happens is, even though if you don't have porn free world, if you're not watching porn, whatever it is, try to avoid watching porn as much as possible. So when you stop watching porn, and when your friends sense that this guy, there is really something about this guy, there's really something about this guy, there's really a lot of energy, this guy is totally energetic all the time. So what happens is they get jealous of you because you're dominating over there, even though you're not dominating, even though you're not showing your dominance over others. Your energy is so high that people feel that energy. There are people that might get attracted, there are people that might get jealous of your energy. So and then what happens is you start being cunning. I'm not telling in a very bad manner. I'm not telling that you're going to be cunning in a very bad way, but you're going to be cunning in a very good way. You yeah the One of the perks is that you start manipulating people. And I think you need to have some control over your emotion, because you cannot manipulate people all the time. I know guys do manipulate girls as because uh, they just want that girl to be in love with him, and what all to date him. So once they come to know that you were just playing with her, or you were just manipulating her, she is gonna at the end she's gonna break up with you, and at the end the consequences won't be good Okay, so please do not manipulate people. Even though you will have that confidence, you will be, even though you will feel very happy manipulating people, please do not do that. And even though you don't fap, even though you don't masturbate, you might feel like after some 100 days or 200 days, if you go on a very long journey, you start being complacent. Okay, if you are on a very long journey for 200 days or 300 days, you become very complacent and say, okay, let me watch porn once and let me see what is going to happen. No guys, please do not do that. Okay, because what happens is, if you be complacent and if you start watching porn one or the other day, okay, you might be on 300 days of no fap. After a week you might fap. Okay, you might fap and you might lose. I'm not telling you're gonna lose all the gains, but you're gonna lose some amount of energy. And again, your brain is gonna rewire, and again porn is gonna hit your brain, the dopamine is gonna hit your brain. Then instead of interacting with girls, you're gonna keep watching porn, because you might think, okay, I'm on 300 days of nofap, there's nothing to lose, so I'm gonna watch porn. No, no, my friends, please do not do that. Okay, please do not do that. I'm requesting you, it's a request, and it's up to you. If you want to watch porn, if you want to jerk off, it's up to you, man. But just imagine, I just think, you draining your energy all the time. Is it really good? I'm not telling about girls, I'm not telling about girls at all. Is it really good when you're around people? Is it really good when you socialize? It's not good, right? So if you watch movies like Godfather and movies based on dominance, what happens is, you are gonna dominate people in a very good manner, and you're gonna be a very good team leader. You're gonna lead people in their way. You're gonna lead people in your way, and people will start following you. And yeah, somewhere around 35 to 40 days of nofap, just just like what do you call it? Just imagine, just uh, feel that energy, um, when people start flocking around you, and there are a lot of people in bus stops, in malls, people will start flocking, people will start standing next to you. Even like when you fap, just observe, man, just observe. When you fap the next day, when you go to a bus stand or something, or wherever, or the mall, people will not stand next to you, they'll just distance themselves from you. But when you're on like 2 weeks of nofap, 3 weeks of nofap, or even a month of nofap, you'll come to know that people will start standing next to you. People will, girls, guys, it doesn't matter whatever age they are. And guys, I just want to tell you one incident that happened yesterday. Okay, I was in a bake shop near my house. I was just having my food out there. An elderly lady was like swaying her feet from here to there. There was, imagine, there was no other guy except me in the shop. So I was just having my food, and I could feel my energy to my body. So I think she felt the energy, and she just wanted to, for me to lay her down, and she wanted to get laid down. Okay, so that happens with all of you, many multiple times a day, when you're on a long journey of nofap, because it's just like that, man. People can feel your energy, and when you're pretty, and when you're a little flirtatious, they'll just give you the signals, like they'll just twirl their hair, and they just want to get laid down because your energy is too high. And there are many people who just cannot um, I mean what feel not feel your energy, they just cannot um, take that energy in, and many people, they just run away. I have seen this happening to me a lot of times. There are many people, they just run away from me because they're unable to take that energy in, because that much energy, that much energy that you're gonna have, that you're gonna emanate into the world when you're on nofap. Anyway, guys, my name is Vikas Jaisimha. I always take inspiration from movies, and would want to combine the Western philosophy, the Eastern philosophy, that is the Indian philosophy, with the Western world. And and I just would want to talk to you, my friends. I just want to talk to you, my NoFap brothers, so that you can just come out of the dungeon, stop fapping, start the NoFap journey. You can go and hit the gym, go into martial arts, so that you can better your body, better yourself each and every day. And on NoFap, you can be the most dynamic person, you can be the most attractive person in the room. So, well, you can just search how to be a dynamic person, how to be an attractive person. You're gonna just you I think the best answer you can find is on WikiHow. Okay, they're more complacent on their answers, and I think those are the best answers that you can find on the internet. So my friends, I would want to help you out from my heart. I just would want to talk to you through this camera, and just keep helping you out in the journey. So be complacent, be good, be dynamic, follow the light in your heart, walk the highest path, and be good to people, be good to yourself, love yourself, try to better yourself each and every day, be a better person than the previous day. Okay, anyway guys, it was really very nice talking to you. I'm gonna be back with another video in a short amount of time. Watch my previous videos, click the bell notification, click the red icon, subscribe to my channel. What are you waiting for, huh? Remember to subscribe to my channel, my friends. I'm gonna keep doing those little acting gigs that you might like or you might not. So leave it down in the comments below if you have any comments. Subscribe to my channel, like my video, share the video, so that many of them in our country and in the world are gonna get this message to stop fapping and be more attractive, more dynamic, be more successful in their lives, in their respective lives. Okay, so I'm out. I'm gonna be what? I'm gonna stop recording the video. So until next time, it is always, you know that, right? It's peace, right? Yes.